Hey guys, and welcome back. And this is day 19 of Semajical Reviews Advent Countdown. And yes, we're doing another one for the kiddies here in today's episode. I'm going to be reviewing all of the Tweenies Christmas videos or episodes. Now, they were released in 4 VHS/DVD compilations over, sets or over the years. And I'm going to go through each and every one, telling you which episodes are on them and what I think. So let's go first over to the original video they released in time for Christmas. This would have been in 1999, if I'm remembering rightly, and that would be that's right, Merry Tweenie Christmas. This had the original 5 Christmas/winter episodes on it. Why did I say /winter? Well, because one of them wasn't specifically a Christmas episode. We're going to go right through what you can expect to find in this Christmas collection. In this particular... Yeah, so the first episode made for the Christmas season ever was The Fallen Star, which is the episode that opens this video or DVD of the Tweenies. In this episode, Fizz finds a fallen star, which he wants to put atop their Christmas tree when they get it. Yeah. It's a very simple plot, isn't it? Okay, so the next episode they released as a part of the 1999 Christmas season was The Christmas Fairy. Very simply put, the Tweenies get their Christmas tree and start to decorate it. Bella wants to be the most important decoration of them all, the fairy on top of the tree. So she dresses herself up as a fairy and tries to leap up to the top of the tree. She has to imagine herself as the fairy, though, and grant them their wishes. What? Okay. Actually, I said 5, didn't I? I meant 6. Sorry. The third of these episodes was the Nativity. No, it wasn't. It was Santa's Little Helper. And in this episode, Jake, in his persona as Dot Man, goes to the North Pole with an elf to help him sort the colouring scheme out on their wrapping paper. And the Tweenies have also brought presents in for each other. But the funny thing is, each of them wants what they brought in. Which is not the idea of giving someone a present, people. Oh, no way. No, come on. The fourth of these episodes is the Nativity, and it's very simple. The Tweenies are putting on the Nativity play. The story of the birth of Jesus. And it's quite funny that Jesus should exist in the Tweenies universe. I wonder what he would look like as a Tweenie. Now that I come to think about it. Oh. Okay, moving on. The fifth of these episodes is Christmas Eve. Very simple. It's Christmas Eve and the Tweenies are going home for Christmas. And they actually get picked up by Santa and taken to the North Pole for a story. And the Tweenies Santa, does it not look like someone who already takes care of the Tweenies? I'm pretty sure it's just Max in a Santa suit. Okay. These are the first pieces of Tweenies media I've covered on the channel, so I should have explained to you what the Tweenies is for those who don't know. I will do after this. The sixth and final episode on the Merry Tweenie Christmas Collection is Frosty Day, which is just it's just a wintry episode in which they make it a frosty day indoors, and they involve Jack Frost in the episode. And that's because it's a frosty day outside. But there's no frost in the Tweenies' garden. Now, okay, so that's those 6 episodes. They're all very good episodes. Now, for those who didn't grow up in the UK and may not have got the Tweenies, well, you did get the Tweenies over on Noggin in your country, or whatever. The Tweenies is a preschool kids TV show made here in Great Britain about 4 multicoloured children who attend a daycare nursery, who are cared for by 2 adults, one elderly gentleman and one middle-aged woman. And they start out with one dog who's yellow and red, and they get another one later on who's purple and cream. And it just basically tells you of their adventures and the things they get up to. So, on now to the next of these. Are you ready for this? Because the next one is... So, on now to Everybody Panto, which is about the Tweenies getting ready for a pantomime they're putting on. It is 5 episodes. 4 episodes leading up to, and... I think it's only hang on. Let's just tell you about the episode, shall we? So, the first episode is Invitations, and this is where the Tweenies make invitations to invite their parents to a pantomime they're going to put on. But they can't decide which one they should do, because everyone wants to do a different pantomime. So they do something called the Fickle Finger of Fate, which involves spinning Max around to choose the pantomime. Now, okay, if I remember rightly, Bella wants to do Cinderella. Okay. Milo wants to do the Snow Queen, which they wouldn't have been able to do with just 4 of them now that I think about it. So, and Fizz wants to do Aladdin. So, to compromise them not getting to do it, because Jake and the Beanstalk even is chosen to be the pantomime they do, they get to watch the rest of the ones that they didn't get to do. So, there you go, they just make invitations. Okay, so the next episode in this collection of episodes is called Wilson. In this episode, Milo builds a little snowman and brings him indoors to keep him warm, only to be sad when he melts. Idiot. You should have known snow would melt if it gets warm. Come on, Milo. Okay, the third of these episodes is Wishes. In this episode, Fizz uses Doodle's bone to make a series of wishes about her friends, each one backfiring as she imagines it happening. Take, for example, her wish about Bella not being bossy. And the imagination of this wish coming true is Bella just being super reasonable with what Fizz wants to do. Except that Fizz doesn't want to do any of the stuff still. Her wish for Milo to calm down results in him just sitting reading books and not wanting to play with anyone. What? And her wish for Jake to be a bit older results in him being very clever and kind of a know-it-all. Well, of course, when you wish out loud, you're not supposed to have your wishes come true. So, the 4th episode is Getting Ready, and that's where the Tweenies are just getting ready for their pantomime. And then, of course, the last episode of this collection is Jake and the Beanstalk, where they actually perform their pantomime. So that is basically the Everybody Panto collection of episodes. There are 5 of them there. You've just seen me list them off and give you the synopsis. My opinion of these episodes. Another brilliant set of Christmas episodes. So now on to the 3rd set, which would be Enchanted Toy Shop. Yeah, there you go. And these 5 episodes are as simple as anything to describe. The first episode in this collection is Penelope Pink, in which we first see Bella bringing in a model toy shop and setting it up for their 4 adventures. Fizz is the first to go into the toy shop, where she meets her pop idol Penelope Pink, a singing doll, who turns out to be nasty at first, but then turns nice with Fizz's help. So, okay, now the second of these episodes is Highly Strung. In this episode, Jake goes into the toy shop where he meets an old string clown puppet named Jangles, who is very nervous and worries about everything, and with Jake's help, he gets his confidence back. All you need is some porridge. Oh dear. In the 3rd episode of this collection, Little Blue Plane, it's Milo's turn to visit the toy shop. And he meets 2 characters, actually. He meets a little blue plane named Joffy, who flies him off to rescue the toy he first wants, Commander Cosmos, only to learn that he's not as cool as he thinks he is. So, changes his mind to the little blue plane. And no, the plane's name is Joffy, not Joffrey. So it's nothing to do with Game of Thrones, people. Okay. The 4th episode is Mousehole Theatre, and this is Bella's adventure into the toy shop. And, well, she basically is then, while in the toy shop, puts on a play with some little plastic mice on an old toy theatre. Yeah, there's not a lot much to be said there, so not a lot else. She becomes their director, the person who tells everyone what to do. Okay. Um, and also being the most important character of the show, Tinkerbella? I swear the Sweeney should have done a version of Peter Pan. Tinkerbella. I mean, come on. And now the last of these episodes is Christmas morning, in which it's time to go home for Christmas, and the Tweenies all get what they wanted. And that'd be all the characters we saw them meet in the 4 prior episodes. And yes, we see the Tweenie Santa again, which I swear is just Max in a Santa suit. And we also see the Tweenies version of Miss Kringle, which I swear is just Judy. So, yeah. Max and Judy are the Santa and Miss Kringle of the Tweenies universe. And no, for those of you who never noticed, but the Tweenies version of Santa, aka Max in a Santa suit, has 4 puppet reindeer. What great covers! Okay. Another 5 excellent episodes, though. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about isn't actually a collection of episodes, it's a live show, but it is one they did for Christmas in 2009. That would be Tweenies Live, A Christmas Present. Now, this was actually their Christmas live show, as I stated they did in 2009. And it was a follow-up to their first live tour, which I believe came out in 2003, when the show was still on. So, well, that's basically it. I mean, it's just them live on stage singing Christmas songs and doing Christmas activities. There's not really much else to report on, apart from my overall opinions of all 4 of these items. They are 4 excellent pieces of Christmas media, but for a gang of children's characters that are sadly no longer relevant. So, from when they, from back when they were relevant, wow, it's a true time capsule. It's from a more recent history, though, from 1999 to 2003. Anyway, I should point out, before I finish, that they also had 2 other specials. They had Jungle Adventure and Nighttime Magic. But I'm going to talk about those at a later date. Okay. So, without further ado, If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. If you have nostalgia over the Tweenies yourselves from when you were children growing up here in the UK, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until tomorrow, have a Semajical time.